It looks like Dr. Fauci might be going to prison after all. Yesterday, Senator Rand Paul posted this on Twitter. He said a new report from GOP oversight calls into question President Biden's pardons, including for Anthony Fauci. It's time for the courts to decide which pardons are valid and which ones are not. Dr. Rand Paul renewed his referral of Dr. Anthony Fauci to the Department of Justice for potential criminal prosecution following new revelations that Fauci was granted a presidential pardon using an auto pen operated by White House staff without any clear evidence of President Biden's direct authorization. Now, people have speculated about this since it happened. Okay, there was a lot of executive orders and pardons coming out. Biden clearly was like asleep in bed, and it's very obvious that man was not running his administration. I think we're going to continue to study what happened under that whole regime. And so because of that, it looks like there's a credible avenue for some of these motions to be overturned because in all likelihood, they were done by his staff and not the president himself. Now, if you're not up to speed, Rand Paul has been pursuing this outcome for some time because he's practically the only person in office who gave a that the NIH illegally funded gain-of-function research and most likely created COVID and killed billions of people and shut down our entire economy. And then Fauci had the audacity to lie to the American people and to Congress under oath and perjure himself about that fact. Which, that's not even in question. We know that Fauci did that. Now, the White Coat Waste Project, which is an animal welfare organization working to end government funding of animal torture, happens to also be the group that initially got the documentation proving all of this had happened because gain-of-function research is directly tied into animal torture. Justin Goodman, who's the vice president there, said if Fauci's pardon is voided, Attorney General Pam Bondi can charge him with felonies for lying to Congress that 1, he didn't fund gain-of-function, and 2, he didn't use private email for NIH business like Beaglegate combos with the Washington Post. The White Coat Waste Project obtained evidence he did both. Perjury carries penalties of up to 5 years in prison and $250,000 per count. On top of perjury, Fauci using personal email and other back channels for NIH business, including covering up what happened in Wuhan in order to avoid FOIAs, also likely violated various federal record laws. And I'll include some receipts of this evidence that they found that he did all of this. I mean, be so serious. There's a reason that the Biden administration tried to push a pardon for him through because they know he's guilty as sin. Given his new chairmanship, Rand Paul is perfectly positioned to get justice for the country on this front. This is about basic accountability for leaders when they break our laws, which should actually carry more severe penalties than when rank and file Americans do it.